Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm doing an update review on the Rok-Lok guitar strap locks. So for full disclosure, this is my opinion and I am not being sponsored by Rok-Lok in this video. That being said, I did post that original video. You can check it out up here. And a little bit after I posted those videos, well, I was a little shocked, first of all, me being a small YouTube channel, that it got as much exposure as it did. In fact, Mark and Todd, who are the original designers of the Rok-Lok, they actually reached out to me and said, hey, we understand your concern and we'd like to help out to see if we can help alleviate your concerns. We have a couple different prototypes of the new Rok-Lok that we're working on, and we'd like to see what your opinion is on it. I said, hey, great, how can I help? They've been sending me a bunch of different prototypes. I think I have 2 or 3 sets here. And they just sent me the final version. And thank you so much, Todd. I really appreciate it. And Mark, always a pleasure. We're going to check those out here. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my journey with the prototypes here, because I've been using the prototype on my Levy's 4-inch leather strap. And I have about 20 instruments. And I have one strap. And I want to be able to connect my Levy's strap here to any of the instruments at any given time. And that's what I love about the Rok-Lok. It's just made it so much easier as far as universal fit. That's the beauty of that design. But obviously we don't like when it can potentially go and scratch the edge of your guitar here. So what they've been doing is, instead of the sticker that they had on the original ones, which is inevitably going to fall off, it's just not, it's an adhesive backing. Eventually, with the friction working on it and the strap moving around, it is going to eventually wear off. They've come up with this prototype, and obviously the final version now, where the entire body is now rubberized. And you can see that mine is worn down a little bit. You could probably see that here on camera. And what they've done, this is the prototype that's on here. They've actually increased the hardness. The durometer is the term used, so that this kind of wear, which is very, very little. I've been using these for about 7 or 8 months now, and that's the wear and tear that's come on for about 7 to 8 months. And that's gigging every single week. No problems at all. And I'm really excited to see what these new final versions are going to be and how well they are. So let's check that out. So here are some of the prototypes, including the final version that's going to be hitting the market here. Pay no attention to these thumb screws, because I was experimenting with the original one, where, as you can see, the sticker has long since fallen off, but I was trying to fix the wobbliness that inherently comes from the design of these Rok-Loks on various button straps there, and I figured that I can take up some of that slack to push it away from the body using a body screw here, or thumb screw I should say. And while it worked, it just wasn't that practical, but this was my early experimentation of my own accord. They then sent me these prototypes, which has a rubberized body, which I think is a much, much better design. And you can see after about 8 months or so, one of them is showing some signs of wear, but not terrible. And I would say that this has the consistency of a pencil eraser. And now the new ones have a much harder rubber material here. You can see with my fingernail, you can see how it shows a mark, but here on the final ones, the durometer, or the hardness of that rubber, is a lot tougher. So now you can still see the marks there, but it's not as bad, and it almost kind of heals itself here compared to the other one here, which has maybe more of a shiny rubber eraser type of consistency. So it's definitely an improvement. I'll go ahead and get these installed on my Levy strap here. Now, in terms of a timeline of when these will be available, by the time I release this video, they should be already available on major retailers like Amazon and on their website. But these are definitely an improvement. I really am happy with the progress. It can only get better from here. And I do not have any qualms of using this, from obviously on my $100 base from Glary all the way up to my $3,000 Dingwall that I have. And I don't have any fear that this would cause any problems with the guitar finish. Well, I put on the new ones here to my Levy strap, and I'm going to start using it. I could definitely see a huge improvement, as you can see here with the prototypes and the original ones to what the final version is going to be here. Not that the original version was bad to begin with. I think it just needed a little extra refinement, especially for, I would say, guys like me that really care about the finish of their guitar. And it's really just one of those things where a small change can have such a big impact. I think these guys really have their heads in the right place, and they want to put out the best product possible. And again, I'm not being sponsored or paid for by these guys. I'm just trying to help out another company and a bunch of guys that are really passionate about what they are doing with this product, and hopefully the success will continue to follow for them. I will be reviewing this in another 6 to 8 months probably, but keep me posted on what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching my channel and supporting as always. I'll see you guys on the next one.